How does it plan to get there?
NGC might have been in a retrenchment mode for several years. It appears to have a strong financial position, and it is well positioned in its industry. It seems to be more focused on the efficient use of capital as opposed to revenue growth, which the investors seem to favor. It will use its numbers-oriented portfolio analysis to decide what operations to keep and build and what operations to divest. It looks like NGC has made a decision to spin off its shipbuilding segment, which is consistent with retrenchment. As it retrenches, it will develop a recovery strategy, building on the expertise of its 4 remaining business units. However, NGC faces several challenges over the 5 to 10-year period, including societal forces, economic forces, for example, federal debt and deficit levels, military, terrorist forces, for example, the probability of a 9/11 scale attack, and their interdependencies will drive NGC's scenarios. Cyber forces are likely to become more threatening, political forces will continue to shape scenarios, and unforeseen forces are likely to emerge. Innovation will continue to move forward, however, the level of innovation in the aerospace and defense industry is problematic. Competitive forces. It appears that the aerospace and defense industry is facing declining market opportunities. As a result, firms in the industry are implementing retrenchment strategies and mulling over recovery strategies. The structure of the industry appears rigid and unlikely to change significantly in the near future. The bargaining power of the buyers is likely to remain high to moderate. Political forces may keep some firms and service offerings operating beyond their economic life to maintain competition in an industry sector or for political reasons, for example, protecting jobs in a congressional district. The intensity of rivalry is likely to remain high and rising, precipitating firm closures, mergers, and acquisitions. The bargaining power of suppliers is likely to be moderate and global, and the threat of new entrants is likely to remain low. Stakeholder forces. The aerospace and defense industry appears to face stakeholder forces that could affect its strategy choices. Creating win-slash-win relations is important, and Freeman's 4 questions are worth considering. 63 The industry could probably improve its stakeholder relations through collaboration. However, there are significant barriers to collaboration. Unless the stakeholders can find common ground, that is, superordinate goals, collaboration simply will not happen. Mutual trust is also critical. Beyond collaboration, there is litigation, which is costly and lessens the likelihood of successful collaboration in the future but may be necessary to protect the firm's assets. In closing, the SWOT analysis provides a useful tool. However, none of the components, with the possible exception of the analysis of resources and capabilities, is measurable on a commonly understood scale. As a result, communication remains subjective and imprecise. However, an opportunity to make a valuable contribution to the research literature beckons.